As a teacher, I have several options for assessing discussions. So here, if I look at my discussion link, I can see there are 3 responses I have not viewed. So that's a nice little tip for me as a teacher. Otherwise, I can click into the discussion and see the responses that students have submitted. So in this particular discussion, if I scroll down, I can see the rubric I've provided for my students, and then below that are all their responses. If I want a quick summary, I can simply click Highlight User and I can see how many posts each student has made. I can also see again how many I have unread. And then on the side here, if I've chosen to grade this, I get a little box. Now the ones that have the color on them and the little checkbox are not graded. If I click that, I can put a comment for the student. I can also click on the little rubric icon if a rubric is aligned, and I can grade very quickly that response. Then I can scroll down and look for the next one that is ungraded. So most of these are graded, but if I get down to the bottom of the list, I have a bunch that I still need to do. And if I'm using a rubric, it can go pretty quickly. And then I'm on to the next student. There's another useful option on the top right here. If I click the middle icon, it collapses all the discussion, so I only see the initial posts. Or I can click the expand all next to it, and now I can see all the replies to the posts as well. This one on the far right scrolls me to the very top of the list, or top of the page. Another nice feature is when I click the Highlight User option, I see how many posts each student made, but then at the bottom it shows me which students have not submitted an assignment yet. This discussion is an example where there's not a rubric, but rather just point scoring. So if I click the grading icon next to the post, I simply get a place to type in a number. In this case, there were 5 possible. I can put a comment, and then I can submit. That one's been graded. I see the check. When I click into the Schoology gradebook, I see another useful feature. Notice I can see my discussion assignment right here. If I click on the little icon next to the students I see is missing, it will jump me straight back to the discussion so I can grade that student's submission.